Hey everyone, welcome to Systems Within Systems. I'm Sifu Hill, and we've been doing some videos on combos and stuff. I wanted to talk about combos a little bit with some open hand fighting. We did a whole thing on open hands and different hand techniques. I'm going to start out first with just the chops, okay? And we've got the different forms of chops you see on the other videos. But chops now, chops are a great way of attacking and defending. They work like knives, so the angles of these chops and how they come in are to get into tight quarters, kind of like a Tai Chi sword, just to come in between the armor and whatnot. They work from the elbow, right? You're not going to be chopping this way here or chopping this way here. They're going to work from here. This is where they're going to be launched off. So kind of like in the prior videos when we talk about the knee and leaving these as your eyes, these are the same things that measure in. They also can move, come in here, power move, and come through, right? So in combinations of chops, they attack. Let me call Vic out here for a moment. All right. I guess Vic here, is this good? Yeah. Standing here? Okay. So Vic's taking a position. We talked earlier about attacking, right? You see from here, most of your fighting on the street isn't going to be on your mark, set, go. So let's make that clear. I'm not going to be standing here, come up with my chops, and do this kind of stuff, right? Okay? That's all movie crap. Most of your fights are going to be this way here. He's already in a ready fighting position, so at this point, he's attacking me, right? He's getting ready to go. I'm going to be standing this way. I'm going to come out with my attack. So now here, open hand, right? Open hand coming out with here, the chop, and another chop could come up underneath. So you see this motion here, right? 1, 2, right? 1, 2, 1, 2. So the reason I picked this one here, because he's got his lead hand here, and Vic, if he throws his punch out, he's got these incredibly long arms as well, right? So here, as he's going back here, now he pitched his arm differently. I could still come through with this motion, right? So if I'm going out with my attack, I'm going to attack here and come underneath. So with the chop, as a combo, I'm attacking to the hand, right? I'm coming in here, and then this comes out, I know, so it's 1, 2. My motion at this point, now he switched his hands again. From here now, my chop can work more this way, right? So now I'm going to come through with my chop. I'm going to cover both arms and come through with the direct chop. So my chop will go here. You see how this works? Here. Again, that's that little flick. So I'm attacking. If I type the chop, it's just coming this way and coming here, right? Then I could come with a punch, or from here, I could come with a straight chop, which works this way, right? It comes out this way, but it angles out. A little bit more difficult to master, right? I'll come out here, and I'm coming here. Coming out here, here. So it's still coming back, but the initial attack is coming here, you see? Right? So now I can take this and come right to the jaw. I can take this, come to the throat. Then with the next motion, come around again and come around with the hit. So chops, he just puts his, like his hands are down, and he just puts his hands up in any position. Boom, see how I'm right here? So here, bam, you see? He takes up a different position, right? I come in this way, right? Here, here, right? See how they work? If he has his position, whatever position he gets into, and I just come through with a straight chop. You see? This chop moves this way, right? Just coming here, boom, bam, bam, and both hits to the throat. So these are different combinations. Also, as an added little thing, we talked about knives and how people are coming at you with a weapon in real life. All right? So we've got these little knives here. To give you an idea, if he's standing here on the attack motion, he's got his stance, and I'm just coming through, you see? See, this is what I'm talking about earlier, where the legs and stuff start to come in. If I'm just coming in this way, here, and he's going to defend against it. Or if I'm just coming in here, see, that's real knife fighting, kind of stuff you may see on the street. Advanced knife fighting, if he's standing here, and I have a knife, my fighting could be very simple. Right? Just coming around. Right? Just coming around. I usually like to move with 2 knives you know, most times, and my fighting style comes from here, here. So this was just a cut across, round, in. Staying in front of something like that, a motion, if he comes in, he tries to defend himself, he just lost his groin. Right from here, he goes, that comes around, right? This is going to come back part. Hits, comes around, right? Comes in, hits. So staying in front of an experienced knife fighter, which is the knife fighting I like to do. You know, here if he's standing here and I'm moving, you see, all this technique, it's got to come through. That's a very difficult thing to stop. Just want to point some reality to everybody. The 3 other knife fights you've seen. One time I saw a fight where we was with some bikers, and the guy was standing here, and the guy had the knife, and he's just coming this way, like this. The guy ended up, you know, he died, and he was stabbed like 7 times. He even turned his back. He gets battles where people putting their hands up, like with OJ, you know, where there was a lot of cuts and stuff on the arm where he was trying to defend himself. That's reality. So technique is the only thing that's going to bail you out, and how you move. We may discuss more about attitude, personality, presence. I have been in those scrapes, all of these different ones, and you have to learn with these open hand fighting and whatnot to attack the weapon, to attack the individual. You have to switch the tables. When a person's holding a weapon on you, who's holding a weapon on you, he feels he has the advantage because he has a weapon. So obviously, and let's say he's got a really bad brain and he really wants to murder with you. Like he wants to murder. He's like, he wants to kill you. So that whole thing changes where this is not a weapon like, oh, maybe I'll use it. And a lot of times people pull out a weapon and they don't intend to use it. The times that I was in some of those scrapes, they had, you know, they had motivation. They really wanted to use the weapon, right? So when a person's holding a weapon and you're standing, say he just starts coming at me with the weapon, he's doing this stuff here, you've already gone too far, right? The art of the draw is right here. So as he brings his weapon up, this is where your attack should already be. And we'll get more into that, and we'll get more into the violence of what that is in case you ever have to deal with that. And real life movie. You could see how aggressive that can be if a person has intent. So, okay, yeah, I have many, many years of fighting with knives and dealing with that. So maybe this technique seems, you know, there's still technique to it, how it's twisting. This here is twisting, right? This motion here, all this coming in, all moving around, how it comes in. Yeah, but most of the people are just going to come at you. I don't think people realize if he's standing here and I have a knife in my hand and he's going, I'm just doing this one. I may not know anything, I'm just lunging that forward, okay, with intent. So it's good to have reality checks, everybody. Hopefully you never, ever have to face that situation. But knowing how to deal with that situation in real life is really, really important, right? Okay? All right, guys, thanks for watching. All right, chops, watch those combos, right? Practice that. Elbow coming out. Bye.